Hello, everyone. Flo here, formerly known as Anthony. And I just want to spread a message of just being delusional. And honestly, I want to find a new word for delusional in the context that Gen Zers like to use it, because I don't believe in what you believing in is possible to be delusional. I just believe you're ahead of the curve. Delusion to me is being insane, having thoughts of grandeur even though your life doesn't reflect that. And I guess that's the whole point. To me, delusion has more of a negative connotation, because that to me sounds like it's not true or it can't be done, which I believe anything can be done. I have the mindset, if I wanted to jump off a bridge and survive, I could. And this isn't coming from a place of arrogance or having a God complex. It's simply believing that I can do anything that I believe I can do. And that's more so in the context of my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. I'm someone who grew up a shell. I didn't have many friends growing up. I grew up in a small town in Ohio, and I'm now 24, self-employed, living in New York City. And a big reason for that is just believing that I can do absolutely anything. I remember once I told my mother I told her that I believe that I was born for something bigger. I believe that I'm destined for something greater. And again, it wasn't from a place of arrogance. It's from a place of just knowing that I am meant for something greater. Like, even as a child, I've always had those thoughts, but especially after graduating high school, it just became more prominent in my mindset. And it's funny because growing up, my entire family, they would always say, Anthony is going to be the rich one in the family. He's going to be the one to take care of us, to make it out the hood, quote unquote. And it's crazy that they saw that in me, and it's happening now. Like, and this isn't to talk down on my family at all, but me and my sister, we're the most successful people in our families. We're both very young. We both don't have kids, and that's success to us. Not having children is very successful, at least to me and her, and a lot of people. But we both have our own businesses. We're both grown, young, thriving in life. And it's honestly a testament to how we were raised by our mother. She wasn't perfect by any means, but the fact that we were raised by her and we're both doing well in life and have a great head on our shoulders, it's definitely a reflection of my mother's values. And my mom, she was very easy. She's very much alive and well, but she's a very easygoing person. When it comes to her rules as a parent, all she wanted us to do was just do good in life, do good in school, get good grades. When it came to like going out to parties and all of that, she didn't really care. She just wanted us to do good. And now we're doing great. I kind of went off on a tangent. It's just to show that my family instilled something in me that is unshakable. They always knew that I'd be great. And I'm on my way this sounds a little insecure. I'm great now, but I want to be greater. So that's why I say I'm on my way to greatness, even though I feel like I'm very much great now. But it's all due to my delusion and just knowing that I can do anything I want. I moved to New York City at 22 years old in 2024. I'm now 24, and I moved here broke. Didn't know a single soul, and I knew no one in the city. I maybe followed a couple people on Instagram, but other than that, I had no connections in the city, none whatsoever. And now I'm 24, entrepreneur, self-employed, and I'm a little bit of a socialite, you can say, or I'm building my socialite presence. But I've hosted events. I'm a photographer, met some beautiful souls, and it's all due to my delusions. Not just delusions, but also the fact that I am extremely obsessed with success in my finances, my dreams, my legacy. I want to be mentioned decades after I leave this earth. I want my art to live on. I want my presence to live on. I just want to be someone I want to go against the grain. Yeah. And honestly, even though I said delusion has a negative connotation, it's not all bad. I just don't like using that word personally in my life, because it sounds like whatever it is you want to be true can't be true. And I don't believe that. But pretty much how to be delusional is you need to walk in every room knowing that you own it. No matter if you own it or not, you need to walk in every room knowing that you're that guy, you're that girl. You can talk, hold a conversation with anyone in that room, 10 toes down, not shaking eye contact. That's how you elevate in the world and get into these rooms, these spaces. If you're an artist, you need to talk about your art like nothing else matters. Even if you're not the best, talk like you're the best. Because that's how people love confidence. People love people who take themselves serious and take their craft seriously. And that's how you elevate in the world. I get on the internet almost every day and talk my shit. I say I'm the best photographer, or at least one of the best photographers up and coming. And that's how I've been able to quit my job, because I get on social media, I say that, and people buy my work, they buy my service, my art. And it's not delusion because I believe it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Delusion is somewhat negative because that just means you don't believe it. Yes, be delusional, but also believe in your delusions. I hope the audio sounds good on this, but yeah. The time is now 17:48, January 14th, 2026, Wednesday. And yeah, be delusional. My name is Anthony, also known as Flo. Salut.